Okay, everyone, boys and girls, we have the Darkmoon races mini set here, guys. It's already live for 2 days now, almost 2 full days. I want to take my time to like kind of review the cards and kind of try them out. I'm trying to do the opposite, approach of the other reviewers. I'm not knocking them or anything. I just want to try out the cards and then kind of rate them. We're gonna give each card a rating, guys. So pretty much you can see how much they're useful to you or whether or not you should put them in the deck. It's pretty situational. We have a great mini set, and I definitely advise you to buy it for like 2,000 gold, or I think it's $15. You definitely need to buy this set. Like it's really good value, guys. So 2,000 gold, easy peasy. You get like all the cards, guys. So we're gonna jump straight into it. We have some like dual class cards which are really nice. We have the Keyword on Ivory for Rogue and Mage. I play this with this card a lot. I tried it in my stealth rogue deck, and that deck is really good. I had like 92% win rate for a while with it. These are really good deck. I'm gonna make a video, about it later on, so you guys can like kind of try it out for yourself, especially for new players, because you can like craft it very easily. This is a pretty good card. I think for 5 mana it has a discover dual class spell. Dual class spells are okayish, but if you spell burst you get another copy. I did give this card like a 3-star. I think maybe could go 4, but we're gonna give it 3 stars. Also we have Dark Inquisitor Zanesh. It's a priest card. I didn't play this card a lot, but I definitely give this card a 4 mana. Like it could really fit in some like priest decks, even though they don't put that many corrupt cards in there. It's like a really strong card, especially because it reduces the cost of corrupt cards, so you can like corrupt them much more easily. Then we have Envoy Rustfix. Shuffle 3 random prime legendaries minions in your deck. This guy, I tried him a lot. I think if I didn't play with this card a lot, I would give it like 4 or 5 stars. But I think kind of like destroys your demon synchronicity, if that's even the word, in like Warlock decks. It's a pretty strong card. You can get some really good primes, but overall I would give it this card a 3. Just because it kind of like, I think it kind of like fucks up with some of your decks, man. Like, but it's a really good card overall. So we're gonna give it 3 stars, guys. So 3 stars for Envoy. Then we have like some dual class cards. We have Fire Deadeye. For Hunter, I think this card is ultra useless. But for Demon Hunter, we're gonna give it like, I would say 2 stars, guys. Pretty much for Demon Hunter in aggro decks, this card is actually very useful. Like I put it in my aggro Demon Hunter deck and I played it like 30-40 games. It really works out well, especially if like you get to a good start and then kind of like you kind of snowball with this card because you have like all the free abilities. Then we have Resizing Pouch for Druid and Hunter. We give this card maybe like 2 stars. I think sometimes you just like have a dead hand and this kind of helps you out. Like it gives you like exact mana for the card, like for the fitting card. So, or vice versa. This is okayish card. Then we have Guidance. Look at 2 spells, add 1 to your hand or overload to get both. I will give this card also 2 stars. I think, like, I don't know, this probably could fit into some Warlock decks, but I don't think this card is ultra crazy, man. Then we have the Prison Phoenix. Dormant for 2 turns, spell damage plus 2. This is like, I thought this card was pretty useless because you have like much more OP dormant cards. I think dormant cards in this game are ultra strong. So many dormant cards, but like this card, I think it has spell damage. You have the crime or whatever it's called from Mage, and you get extra cards to draw when you have more spell damage, and of course like Ahab missiles and things like that. Like really play well with this card. We're gonna give it 3 stars. It's okay, but I think it's pretty generous 3 stars. Then we have Nitro Boost Poison for Rogue and Warrior. This card, like, I thought it's gonna be ultra OP and to be like pure 5 stars. It's like sometimes it sounds crazy, but sometimes you can't really corrupt this card. Like sometimes you legit like have a hand and you need to play something in like a non-optimal order just to get this card corrupted. But still, we're gonna give it 5 stars. It's like hell of a card. Like just to read it, when you corrupt it, gives you a weapon. So if you have like a weapon, it's like just absolutely like crazy, man. I don't want to even talk about it. So Barricade, summon a 2 for Guardian with Taunt. So if you have no minions, you get 2. This is a pretty good card, especially I would say for Warrior, because sometimes in mid game you don't have that many minions. So pretty much you're just gonna like play this and kind of like stall till you get to your later game and all your control cards and things like that. I'm gonna give this card a 3. It's pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty strong. Rally, Resurrect a friendly 1 cost 2 minion. 2 cost and 3 cost minion. I think this could work in Priest, but I don't think they run a lot of small cards. And for Pally, I think it will only work if you run like a Murloc Pally. So we're going to give this card 3 stars. I think Hysteria, choose a minion. Like, this card is ultra strong, guys. I don't know anybody who like underestimates this card. This is a pure 5-star, and I think both in Work and Priest is gonna be ultra strong. Because if you have like one big minion on the opposite side, you can just make him attack all his small minions and just kind of clear his board for 3 mana. So that's absolutely crazy, man. Lucky Soul Hoarder, shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck, and if you scrap a draw card, I think we're gonna give this 1-star. Honestly, I just think like for 3 mana you just have better options. This, even if it's corrupted, draw 1 card. Like, I think like even in Soul Demon Hunter / Warlock, I don't think you put this card in there, honestly. So we're gonna do 2 class cards. Demon Hunter got the Ari Studies Discover Outcast card. Your next one costs 1 less. Before I played this card, it was like 4 or 5 stars. This is a definite 5-star card, guys. Easy 5 stars because it puts you in the outcast position, so the most right position in your hand. And also you can kind of discover cards which you need, like in that moment. So some cards you normally definitely wouldn't put the Demon Hunter deck can really be situationally like very useful. And of course you get Skull Goda, so that's easy 5 stars. Then we have False Fail Saber. This is an easy 1-star. Like, this card is pretty useless for 4 mana, even though it's overstated. It's just not worth it at all. Like, you want to pick like very strong cards overall and then kind of like, take some situation cards. This is definitely not a good card. So we have Druid, Dreamy Drake, Taunt, Corrupt, +2/+2. This is going to be usually corrupted in Druid decks because they run Overgrowth and everything like that. So this is a pretty good card. I'm going to give it like 4 stars. That's very generous, by the way. Like, but we can give it 4 stars. I don't think you run like 2 copies, but sometimes, because it has Taunt, it's very good stats, man. So Arbor up, summon 2/2 trends, give your minions +2/+1. You have other 5 mana card from Druid that gives like 3 2/2 trends, but this one kind of gives you 2/2 trends and gives you +1, +2/+1. So you get like 2 4/3 minions. That's already like kind of similar to stats, but you get like the boost to all other minions. So definitely this card is kind of, I would frequently give it 3 stars, but it could go like to 4 stars or something if you make like a trend deck or some like aggro deck with Druid. I don't think aggro decks are that like useful, but this is a really good card. Hunter, Bola Shot, deal 1 damage to a minion and 2 damage to others. Like, this is a 2-star. I don't think like Hunter runs that many like removals. Nothing special. Saddle Master, definitely 1-star, guys. This is definitely one of the worst cards in the mini set. Honestly, I thought like this card would be okay, but then just like thinking about it and like honestly just like seeing that there isn't that many beasts that are really great. There are some good beasts, but not on average. So this card definitely not useful. Glacier Racer, this is a good in some like freeze deck. I think this actually could see play, honestly. Like, I think people underrate this card, and deal 3 damage to all frozen enemies with Frost Nova. This is really crazy. Frost Nova plus this for 4 mana, and we're not gonna count in even no discounts for mage and things like that, which they usually get. Like, this is like a freeze all minions and deal 3 damage to them. So that's like a crazy clear, crazy like control card. So we're gonna give Glacier Racer 3 stars, okay? Conjure Mana Biscuit, add a biscuit to your hand that refreshes 2 mana crests. We're gonna give this 4 stars, guys. I just think this card kind of can like set you up for combos. So you kind of like play this card when you have like a turn that's not really crazy, or you might want to use a hero power or something, and then you use it in the next turn and just go off, like do some crazy combo. Then we have Spelly cards. Imprison Celestial Dome for 2 turns, spellburst, give your minions Divine Shield. So this card is something like the Phoenix. It's in a similar situation. I don't think this card like is gonna fit in no like ultra broken decks. This could be pretty good, like if you like set up like in advance for turns and just kind of give you all your minions Divine Shield. But I just think like Pally has so many just great cards overall. I don't think it's gonna like fit in any deck. Like, maybe it works like in Murloc Pally, but I don't think that's really matter or anything. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. And then we have Libram of Judgment, easy 5 star. This is a pure 5-star card. This is like, I don't know like what they're thinking with this card. This is gonna be ultra strong, guys, because it's a Libram. If it wasn't a Libram, it's really hard to corrupt a 7 mana. Even in a Pally deck, like, you don't have that many like cards. But this is gonna work so well with like the Pally cards, and gives you 15 life back. So this is gonna be really, this is one of the easy pure 5-star cards in this like expansion. We already covered Zanish Lightstead. Your healing effects also give affected minions +2 health. This is okay, like like maybe 2 stars, let's say, pretty generous 2 stars. I don't think Priest is gonna run this, but okay, like Priest got some really good cards in Hysteria and things like that. So this is like okay card, nothing special. Shenanigans, when your opponent draws a card, it outside of his like natural draw at the beginning of the turn, it becomes a banana. So this card, I don't think it's gonna see no play in ranked or anything. I would never put this in my deck, honestly, even in a secret rogue. Um, like just because sometimes you can get it. I think it's 2 star. Kind of if they draw like a crucial card, I think because a banana, it's okay. But like even the banana is kind of sometimes useful, not like ultra useful. I would always have a like any other card over banana, but like like generous 2 stars. This is pretty useless card. Sparkle cheat, easy 5 stars, like pure 5 stars. This is one of the most like value cards in this mini set. Like ultra easy 5 stars. Like pretty much you cheat out a secret like from your hand, but you gotta have it in your hand, and you draw a card. So that's like easy 5 mana. For the value of 3, and you also draw a card. So Mage has a 3 star minion 4/3 stats that does the same thing like cast a secret from your hand for 0 mana, but this is even better. So like easy 5 stars. Landslide, deal 1 damage to all minions if it's all deals 1 more. So honestly, I think this card is like a 3 star card. I would say because like you can kind of like clear the board. It's like Shaman already doesn't have enough clears if they want to. I think pretty much like it's pretty good. Like if you over deal 2 damage, and usually like 2 damage across the board costs 3 mana, so you're gonna be over like overloaded for that turn for sure. But if you're already overloaded, you should use it. Mist Runner, absolutely 1 star. I don't think it's that crazy. Like gives a friendly minion 3/3 stats, but like it overloads you, so I don't think like it's worth it, man. Backfire, easy 5 stars, guys. I actually ran this in my Warlock deck. It's like a ultra strong card, only 3 damage, and like it's just like very strong card. I think this is gonna be run in every deck. I know we have a lot of like self harm in the Warlock deck, but I just think this is like a really good card. So Warrior got Spike Wheel, has +3 attack value. Hero has armor. I think this card overall with the armor vendor is gonna be really good for Warriors early game. So we're gonna give this card 4 stars, guys. Um, Pretty much like you could kind of like use this on turn, for example, 3, but 3/2 for 1 man is really good stats. Like so, this weapon will be used for sure. I don't know if 2 copies you add 2 copies, but definitely 1. I would say Ironclad. I would say 1 star. He has really good stats. You get a 4/6 if you have armor for 2 mana. But it's just like really situational, similar to like the Demon Hunter cards that it's pretty situational. I don't think this card is worth it. 1 star. Armor Vendor, give 4 armor to each hero. I see already this card being run in all control decks, pretty cancerous, especially against aggro decks. You can do nothing, like like just adds 4 armor, and 4 armor for you counts much more like in a I don't know control priest in warrior decks things like that than for your opponent who's aggro. So this card is definitely a 5 star. It's going to be running a lot of decks. Very good card if you want to like back off the opponent and kind of like survive. Crab Rider, 1 star, guys. Pretty weak stats, even though it's a Murloc. I don't think it's his play outside Murloc decks, but I don't even know if it's a good there, man. So Death Warden, Death Rattles can trigger 2 stars, pretty situational. I don't think you put this in any deck to just counter Death Rattles. I would rather put some silences, this like Moonfang. This card is hard to rate. Could be good in some like Druid decks or something, or like I don't even know, like something that can like, copy it, or any deck that has some copy. You copy 2 of these, but still it's gonna be okay to clear. It could be if you can boost it like with some like Pally or like Druid cards, it could be pretty good. But we're gonna give it 3 stars, so that's okay, like it could be pretty strong, but I don't think it's gonna see that much play. Random Blackwing, absolutely 1 star. For 9 mana, you don't get that many crazy stats, not deals the damage to random enemy minion. It dismantles a lot of small minions, so that's pretty much it, like I don't think this card is going to be useful that much, to be honest with you. So that's it, guys. I think in this expansion, Warlock, Pally, Warrior, and kind of, I would say maybe Demon Hunter and definitely Rogue especially. Got some really good cards. I think Hunter got nothing, basically. That's my summary of this mini set. I'm really glad we're having it. So that's it, guys. I'm going to be streaming every day on Twitch, 8:30 Central European time, pretty much every day. So you can see my journey on, like just grinding Hearthstone. I'm going to make some like videos about my decks. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad we have this mini set, and have a nice evening.